Well, hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of the City of Alessa with me, the Analog Kid. And here we are in this neighborhood that we created on the last episode, and yeah, I think it turned out really good. So we finished this side of the four-lane avenue, so to speak. But right now, I want to start expanding towards the coastline, and I want to increase the population to 18,000 because we desperately need to unlock the crematoriums, okay? Um, because all of our cemeteries are starting to fill up, and we don't have any more room for the people that die in the city, right? So yeah, my idea on this episode is to fill in this square over here with high density residential, okay? And then when we get to the 18,000 mark, we can start and build a university campus over here. And I want a specific university, which is the liberal arts university, right? Which is currently locked. We only have the trade school campus. And because I wanna use a couple of unique buildings as well on that build. And yeah, in order to do that, we need to get to 18,000. So we're gonna go to a time jump, okay? And we'll be right back with our next milestone unlocked. Okay guys, we have reached our next milestone. So we have now 18,000 residents in our city, and this means that we unlocked a new tile, as well as the liberal arts campus area, okay, and as well as the crematorium, which was something that we desperately needed in our city. And we also unlocked a few transport hubs, like some train stations and some Metro Plaza stations as well. So yeah, great things in this milestone. So first of all, let's pause the game, okay? So I want to show you what I did. Pretty much I extended the layout, okay, or the infrastructure over here, and added pretty much high density European assets, okay? So right now we're gonna start planning over here, which is going to have our university campus. On this peninsula I want to have an amusement park, okay? And here what I want to do is to connect both sides of the lake, so that way we know where we are going to place everything around that bridge, okay? So let's buy the next tile. Okay, so we just bought this tile from across the lake. So now we can start connecting the dots, you know? We can start linking this starting tile to the downtown in an easier way, you know? So that way people don't have to use just the highway, they can have another access point towards this side, okay? So yeah, let's build that bridge. Okay, so let's start terraforming this place out, okay? Let's start with this peninsula over here. Let's push it out just a touch. Like that. Let's make it as flat as possible over here. And over here the same thing, because my idea over here is to have the university campus, at least part of it. It's not gonna be the whole thing. Just kind of like synced, you know, beneath the ground, beneath this level, okay? So we can put some retainer walls. We can use the sea walls and add it over here. So maybe we can add them with stairs and whatnot so the Sims can use it. Okay, but we'll do that a bit later. Okay, so let's continue terraforming this out. Okay, so this side is at least finished. Now we can add that bridge, okay? So that way we know where to place all the stuff, okay? Okay, so my idea over here is to use one of these bridges from the content creator pack, and my idea was to use the American one. Okay, so let's try and align it over here. Now let's get it off the ground. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see, how about 4 elevation steps? Let's see how that works. Yeah, it's not so bad. Now let's see how we do on the water. Okay, let's see. Since you know, there's the seawall, so it's going to start to rise. So let's go 11 units like this, and let's continue to move with 11 units, and let's try and stay as flat as possible. Yeah, that's not so bad, actually. My only fear is that when we start using ferries, they're gonna crash or cut through the bridge. Yeah, maybe let's go up 5 elevation steps, okay? So that way we just make sure that they don't crash, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's go 5. Let's continue this avenue over here. Okay, let's see. Let's continue our terraforming over here. Okay, I think that's going to be the limit. Otherwise, the retaining walls are going to be way too high. Okay, so let's keep it over there like this. Maybe we can, let's extend this road first, so we can have kind of like a guideline. Let's get that road in. Let's just go all the way like that. And then push the terrain right up next to the road. So in order to get the sea walls over here while not being in contact with the water, we need to flood this area, okay? So in order to do that, you need this fresh water outlet that comes with the natural disasters DLC, okay? So let's see, let's try this out. Let's connect this, okay? And there, it started, okay? So it's gonna start flooding the area, okay? But we want that because the game is gonna read it as there's water, right? So it will enable us to place the seawall, okay? Let's push out the terrain just a touch, so that way we can place the seawall, okay? Let's see. Let's get this, let's get the simple seawall. Let's see if it will allow us. Yeah, it did. Okay. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I don't mind that. We can cover up with some trees and whatnot, so I don't mind that. Okay. Let's delete this. And let's move it around. You just need to move the fresh water outlet until you complete all of the seawall. So I'm gonna finish that and we'll be right back. Okay, so I just finished placing the seawalls over here, and as you can see, the stairwells are over here, and Sims are going to use it, okay? So what we have to do is to just level out the terrain by the stairs, okay? So that way the Sims can actually use them, okay? And let's just level this out, all of this. So that way you kind of blend in the stairs, you know, and I think that's a really cool way to connect these parts when you have difficult terrain, right? Because not always you're gonna have flat terrain, you know. So these are cool ways to use these stairs. Okay, so that's finished. Okay, so I want to start adding the infrastructure over here, and let's extend a 4-lane road pretty much because I want to have trams over here and we're gonna upgrade later like that. Then let's go to a distance of 560 like this, and let's add another 4-lane road like this. Okay. So I want to add over here a unique building, which is the theater, okay? And it should centralize perfectly over here, and it does. Okay. Yeah, I think that pairs up really good with the arches and whatnot over this side. And also I want to factor in a metro station, okay? So let's try and line it up over here like that. Yeah, I think that's really good. We'll start filling in the gaps later. We need to first get our basic infrastructure in, okay? Okay, so let's start expanding the road layout. Let's extend this road yeah, up until here. I think it's gonna be fine. And let's get, then I want to curve this road like this, okay? So let's get it like this, and let's delete this instead and connect back, okay? Okay, now what I want to do is to factor in the tram line, okay? So let's run the tram track separately from the road, okay? Let's see. Let's get off the guideline. Let's get it as close as we can. Let's go like that. Let's just hope that it will allow us to continue the tram line all the way. Let's go like that. Yeah, okay. Let's upgrade this 4-lane avenue into tram track. This one as well. There you go. Okay. Let's see if it will allow us to place pathway. Yeah, okay. We can upgrade to a tree pathway and add trees like this, and so that way we can at least cover some of these tearing that's gotten with a road like this, okay? Good. Okay, great. So we have this basic layout over here. So first of all, let's place the university main building, okay? So first of all, let's get this area marked out, which is going to be Liberal Arts University campus, okay? So now we can place the main building, and we're going to place it over here facing this square that we made over here, Okay, like that. Yeah, I like that. That's not bad. Okay, so now what we have to do is start placing the main assets of the campus, so that way we can start leveling up and start unlocking the next stuff that we have over here. So maybe this is not gonna be the final arrangement, but we'll see. Okay, so I want to stay as parallel as I can of this street. Okay, so let's get a pathway like this. Okay, let's upgrade to the liberal arts pathway, and let's place a school of education. Okay, right next to the retaining wall. There you go. We'll terraform that out. Okay, let's delete this, and let's continue our pathway. Good. Okay, so now let's place a study hall, okay, right next to the School of Education, so the students can have a place to study for their exams. Okay, there you go. Let's get the pathway over here and around the study hall. Let's try. There you go. Okay. Now on this top tier over here, I want to have the students. I want to have the dormitories. Okay. So let's add a pathway that connects this staircase over here, like that. And now let's get those dormitories over here, those dorms. Maybe we can get the pathways over here so we can have kind of a separation between the dorms and the street, okay? Since these buildings are going to snap to the pathway, we can place them over here. There you go. Yeah, it's not too bad. And now maybe we can close them off like this. Okay, maybe we can start factoring in the tram network over here so the students can transfer easily from this tram line into the college one, okay? So let's extend this avenue over here. We know it's gonna go towards the coastline. Then let's get a street going like this. There you go. Let's connect over here. Okay. And the tram track can connect over here. Let's upgrade this street into tram road. So I was thinking that maybe we can get this tram track right over here next to this pathway, right? Okay, it will allow us from here, from that node, so let's connect like that. Let's complete the loop. There you go, over here. And then let's get a tram track on this street. Let's go back down and around the college. And there you go. Okay. So let's get that tram line going. They can transfer from this one, okay? But let's place the stop over here. We're gonna make them stop over here just for the sake of having a tram stop over there, as well as over here. Then let's add one stop over here for the dorms. And then let's get these stops for the population that lives over here. Let's get another one here by the School of Education. As I said, we'll add a stop over here so they can transfer easily. Let's get another stop over here for the metro line and complete the loop. Okay, in order to level up the college, we need to get the 2 academic works, okay? So we're gonna give some grants, some research grants for cinema, for example. Another thing that we can factor in right now is a metro, this metro station, okay? So we can connect all of these neighborhoods that we created on the previous episodes, right? So let's start that metro line, okay? So we'll go underground and let's get this metro line, sorry, right next to this 4-lane avenue, okay? Like this. So let's add this vanilla metro station, okay? Like this, because it's very compact and you can place it pretty much anywhere, okay? So let's run that metro line over here. Let's see. Like that. And let's get a perfect curve over here with this other one. Let's see. There you go. Okay, good. So we have those 2 stations connected, and we could benefit from having a metro station here in our town center over here. So maybe we could add that metro station right in the corner over here. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. So that way the metro will alleviate our bus infrastructure, okay? Let's go like that. Let's see. Let's try and stay as straight as possible. Let's delete. And let's go with a curve. There you go. So let's get that metro line going, okay? So we'll go from the university from here. Let's get a stop over here by the highway. And let's complete over here. And let's go back to the first metro station. So let's complete the line. Okay. Well, okay, guys, we finally have leveled up the university campus, and we have unlocked cafeteria, liberal arts fountain, gymnasium, an outdoor study. Okay, and yeah, we have unlocked a couple of things, so we're gonna be placing them right now so we can level up towards the 3rd tier of the campus area, okay? Okay, so since we unlocked the fountain, this asset, I wanted to place it right here in front of the theater, you know, and the main building. So this would be kind of like a focal point for this plaza that I was intending over here, okay? So we're gonna put a couple of pathways in between, and let's see if we can fit this fountain over here. Okay, so first of all, let's extend this campus area so we can place the asset. Okay, and let's get some pathways in between. Let's see, maybe we can get on snap to the grid over here. Let's go like this so we can have an anchor point for the fountain, like this. There you go. And let's see if we can place it in the middle as best as we can, like that, right? So let's try and make and put some pathways around the fountain. Let's work with the vanilla pathways first because they're easier to work with. Okay, let's get it like that, like so, like that. It's got a connection like that, and of course we're going to connect towards that side, and let's see, here as well, just for the sake of symmetry, like that. And now we can upgrade to the campus pathway. Like so. Yeah, I think it's a really nice asset for these squares over here. Yeah, we'll detail this in the time lapse, okay? So, okay guys, I was thinking about having a sports complex over here that belongs to the university campus, so that way we can increase the attractiveness, okay? And that way we can level up to the next level, okay? So my idea is to have maybe the track and field stadium and the aquatic center, because they're pretty much assets that take a lot of space, right? So I think this blank spot over here is perfect for it, and they're pretty much on, not the outskirts, but they're kind of there, so I think it will look really nice. And of course we're gonna have a nice curb appeal over here from this 6-lane avenue as well. So let's get to it. But first of all, I want to have over here some retaining walls as well, and maybe we could get the simple seawall or a city key. I'm not sure. Let's get the seawall, the simple seawall. Let's get rid of all of our snaps. We'll just get the angle. You know, as I was saying, you know, it gives a more detailed look, right? So it's a really nice trick to get your avenues or, you know, or synced highways, whatnot, a more refined look, right? Or thought out, at least, right? Okay, so let's get this sports complex going. So let's get a connection from this side, like this, with the 4-lane avenue. So this avenue will connect this side of the city with this road right here that connects to the highway. Okay, so it's another access point to the highway. We're going to continue the highway on the edge of the city, so they're going to have another connection point as well. Okay. So let's see, let's get another 4-lane avenue over here. And let's get it all the way, okay, for the moment. And I want to have another connection point for this sports complex from this road right here, because that way all the residents from this side can easily access to this sports complex, okay? So I want to get this 4-lane stone bridge. Let's get 2 elevation steps and a cross. Let's try and get it as symmetrical as we can. Like that. Yeah, that's better. And let's get back down. 920. There you go. Okay. So we'll connect this. Let's continue towards that side. Now we have this basic frame for the assets. Okay, so let's get that track and field over here. Let's see. Let's leave a space between that road. Yeah, maybe over here. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. And I want to factor in as well the aquatic center. Okay, so let's try something out. Let's see. Let's get a road over here. Let's get it until the retaining wall. Okay. Like this, and let's connect like that. And let's see if we can fit this aquatic center. Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad. I want to factor in as well the gym. Okay. But let's see if we can do something with the pathways over here. Because as you can see, there are these stairwells over here, so we could make kind of like an open area over here with some seating and whatnot. Yeah, that's nice. We could do that definitely. And let's see if we can add this gym over here. Yeah, okay, I like that. A lot of people are coming over here. So this is another thing that we have to take care is public transport, because these assets draw a lot of people, right? So we need to factor in public transit. So my idea is to have a metro station and get this metro station, sorry, like this, because it has 2 different tracks, right? Okay, so let's get this metro line going. Okay, as I said, we're gonna have a line that starts from this station to this one, and let's return like that. And then we're gonna have one line that goes from here. Okay, so let's get a line from here to this stop and back. Okay, good. Okay guys, so we just hit level 3 on our university campus, so that means we unlocked a couple of things. Statue, art club, library, school of environmental studies, and as well as a commencement office. So that's great news because we have more assets to place on our campus, so we'll be doing right now that. Okay, so how about we place on this large area that we have over here the School of Environmental Studies, right? So we could flip it on the side like this. Okay, so let's try this out. Okay, just to have a glimpse of the building. I mean, it is an important asset, right? Because it has so much, it occupies so much space. So I think that we should give this a place of its own and not tucked in a corner or whatnot. So, you know, and also it gives a nice view from this bridge as well. So I think that yeah, it's a nice place for it. Okay. So let's have some pathways so we can accommodate this asset. Let's take it all the way until this tram line. Then let's hook it to that pathway. Like that. Okay. Let's get a pathway again. Over here. Okay. Okay, so let's take this asset all the way right up against this tram line. So it sits flush over here. Yeah, it's not bad. Then let's have a border for it with some pathways. Let's see. Yeah, we're right on the... Okay. Let's connect this, try and connect this pathway to the dorms. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And let's see if we can fit that cafeteria over here. Like this. Yeah, it's nice. And how about an outdoor study? Let's see. Oh, it fits perfectly over here. Yeah. Ooh, got some tearing again. Let's see if we can fix this. Okay, so I flattened all the terrain over here, and now this outdoor study area is a bit more flat. Okay, so there's no tearing, obvious tearing at least. Okay, and we got the cafeteria as well over here. So yeah, I think it's a nice complement over here. Okay, I was thinking about having some more housing over here, because we need to increase the number of students in our campus, so we can level up to level 4. So maybe we could have some green cities, residential buildings over here. You know, just a block. I mean, so let's get like this. Let's go like this. Okay. Okay, guys, so while we wait a bit more for the university to level up and whatnot, I was thinking about adding more residential areas because we need to increase our population. Having said that, let's start just a couple of grids over here to start placing some residential areas. And yeah, let's factor, and also we can start factoring in the university to this residential area, connecting it over here with some pathways and some pedestrian paths and whatnot. So yeah. Okay, so let's start placing our infrastructure. I definitely want to be parallel to this tram track. Okay, so let's have just a gap between it, and let's run all the way through this street like that. Okay, and let's connect with the 4-lane avenue. So here we could get some green cities, residential buildings, right? And we could let them level up so they can start getting taller and taller while they level up, right? Okay. Okay, so while these buildings come in, I want to get them access to public transport, and we have this tram line over here. So, how about if we get them some elevated pathways like this? And how about we mix things up with an elevated zoo path like this? Gives a nice aesthetic with the plants and whatnot hanging from the rail. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Let's see what assets come in, and I mean, this one is not a bad one. It's not a bad one because it's not really tall, but it's got some height to it, right? So it's gonna contrast really well with these ones from the university that are kind of low, you know, they're not that tall, they're shorter. Yeah, maybe we could keep this one. And that way we can control as well the look of the buildings because we're gonna historical them. So okay, so this is the final result of this building complex. You know, I added these parking lots from the Green Cities DLC as well over here, and a couple of plazas, zoo plazas, right? So I think it turned out really good, this thing. Yeah, nice addition to this neighborhood. Okay guys, so for just trying to get to the student count over here for the university so we can level up, I was adding some more residential areas over here with some European assets, and also I added this unique building, which is the hypermarket, just to break the aesthetic of the European high density, right? And added these pockets of green cities residential buildings. Okay, so I created kind of like a gated community over here with some buildings, community pools, sauna, and some tennis courts, basketball courts, and some playgrounds, right? And added a couple of parking lots as well, just to break that aesthetic, you know. And over here I did some more of that repeated pattern. We'll detail this later. Well, okay guys, we just hit level 4 for university, so we unlocked the auditorium, the bookstore, and the laboratory. Yeah, so let's see what we can do with these stuff that we just unlocked. The lab, I want to have it right next to the School of Environmental Studies because I think that it makes more sense, right? To have a lab with that school. Okay, kind of like that. So we can have an open square over here. Maybe we can get an academic statue or a fountain. Fountain wouldn't be that bad. Would be a good idea over here. Let's see. I have it over there. We could border the fountain with some pathways, like so. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Then we can detail this later. But we can definitely have it like this. Yeah, I like this. I like this a lot. But another asset that I forgot to place really was the commencement office, right? And maybe over here in this huge part in the middle, right over here, we could place this. We could make it work, I think. right over here. Yeah. Let's first of all get some pathways going. Let's get over here. And like this. And let's see if we can fit that office. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Now let's get a pathway around the commencement office. Oops. There you go. And we can surround this with a lot of trees and whatnot. Okay guys, so we finally have reached level 5 of our university. It took a while, really, to be honest with you, but here we are. We've unlocked another academic statue, dance club, the media lab, and the School of Economics, and of course the art gallery. One of those assets that I was very much waiting for it, because it's gonna help us finish our main square here. So let's get to it. So we're gonna place, oh, it fits right perfectly, and to be honest, I didn't measure it. But you know, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So we're gonna place the art gallery over here. Let's see. Yeah, that's really nice, because you know, it makes a kind of a contrast, you know, between the old, like the theater, and of course the university as well, because it has a really old feel to it. But we get this modern building right here clashing between these two. Gives a nice aesthetic to it, and of course it's gonna look way better when we detail it, but this is an asset that I was waiting for. So yeah, really happy with it. Okay, so let's start filling in this space right here. Let's maybe get a pathway like this, because an asset that I think that would fit in rather nicely over here would be the media lab. You know, because it has that that curvature to the building, you know, and it has those glass windows overlooking over here. It's got a nice nice view to it. As I was saying, over here I want to have the School of Economics. So let's first of all give it like a grand look to it, you know. So let's go 6 units. Okay. And let's see, if we add it over here, how about that? How would that look like? You know, that's not bad at all, actually. How about if we get a road in like this, right? Maybe have it like this, okay? And how about if we add some office zoning over here, but specifically the IT cluster? So okay, I decided to go on the smaller side, okay? So I added these couple of buildings, you know, they're office zones. These two, they are the same asset but complement each other really well. I'll do a couple of plazas right there in those empty spaces, and over here kind of like some commercial areas over there, and over here some more offices. So, and added this this one's a library, so it complements the School of Economics. So we're over here. So guys, we're gonna go to a detailing time lapse, okay, and we'll be right back with the finished build. Well, okay, guys, I just finished detailing all of the area that we created on this episode, and yeah, I gotta tell you, this one took a long time really to record because getting that university to level 5 is really a time-consuming task. So, but you know, in the end, is very much worth it because you can place all of the main assets on a designated place, and then you can start building around it. So, yeah. Um, but in the end, I enjoyed this episode a lot because we did quite a big expansion on the city, to be honest. So, I think it turned out really good. Um, well, yeah, having said that, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, please do. That will help me out a lot, okay? So, again, thank you very much. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care, and goodbye.